You're wearing a fake wig. Look at this idiot.
This is man bun time.
That's not even real hair.
Look at this.
He's wearing hair fused to a visor. It's fused. Okay, enough with the bloopers, guys. Welcome to my channel. This is actually Laura from the future because I filmed this intro 2 days ago and Tyler literally tripped over the cord of the mic and it yanked it a little and it cut the mic for the intro.
Okay, if you're gonna blame me, I want video evidence.
So it's future Laura. I already know what happens in this video. I know what products worked and what didn't. So it's so weird that I'm in the intro talking to you guys. I hope this makes sense to you guys. But I won't say much, but I'm just here today to review a ton of new drugstore products. Some things I'm really excited about, such as a velvet sponge from Real Techniques and this foundation from Maybelline. I just want to tell you my thoughts, but I can't do that right now. You'll have to watch the video. But anyways, guys, subscribe to my channel before you leave. Subscribe to my channel. Okay, and we'll go ahead and jump right into today's video. So in today's video, we're gonna be doing things just a little bit different, and it's because I'm gonna do my eye makeup first. Lol, I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. I'm gonna mess up my eyebrow first. But I'm gonna do that first because, and hear me out. You guys are like, no, I hate it. I'm just kidding. I'm doing them first because I wanna do try out a new look today with my eye makeup. So just hang tight with me, and it might get messy, and I wanna wipe away the fallout and not mess up my foundation. So I'm gonna do my eye makeup first, and then we will bounce right into the foundation products. But I'm using the Maybelline Brow Tattoo. I haven't really seen a lot of new brow product come out from the drugstore necessarily, so I'm just sticking to what I know and what I love and what I highly recommend to you guys. So I'm just gonna pop this little brow on, and then we're gonna do eye makeup, which is gonna be interesting for us. So I'm just gonna take this little e.l.f. dual-ended brush here. I think I picked it up at Target. They could have sent it to me. I can't always remember. 99% chance it's from Target. But I'm just cleaning up the brows with a little bit of the e.l.f. concealer. Now, e.l.f. came out with a new Lumi concealer, and I haven't gotten it yet. I didn't see it at Target. I could have just missed it. But I really want to try it out for you guys, because this is their Cameo concealer. But I like this one a lot, so. I'm also using it as an eye primer for our look today. Okay, I'm gonna do this eyebrow over here and I'll be right back. I'll be looking crazy. For my eye look today, I'm gonna be using this Maybelline Gilded Pastel palette. It looks like this. They basically just came out with a ton of new palettes. Now, you guys on IG Store were like, they have a lot of fallout in these palettes, and honestly, that's why I was like, oh God, I'm scared. So that's why I'm doing my foundation last, royalty. But we're gonna see what happens and how this bad boy performs. I wanted to use a couple of the pastel colors and have a little fun with today's makeup look. What I'm gonna do is go in the outer corner with Peacocking. This is a bright minty shade, and I agree, a lot of fallout does come out, but let's just see how it performs. Gone even. Okay, I was like, oh my gosh, do I even have a base on my eye? I do. Let's see how it performs packing it onto the eyelid. I think I have to agree so far, there is a lot of fallout, and I don't know if you can see in the palette, it's a lot of kick up, so you just have to be careful with these palettes. I do see quite a bit of color payoff once the colors build up, so they are very buildable. They're pigmented. They're pretty nice for a drugstore eyeshadow, but you just have to be careful with that little fallout. Kind of work on that a little bit. By the way, this brush is a Morphe M456. And this is a great blender. It's like an R39, but mini size, so it's great for detail work specifically. Okay, what's up next? Do I wanna put pink or purple? Ooh, we have two. I don't know. Oh my God, I have another one that's clean. This never happens to me. I'm so excited. I think we're gonna go into the purple shade next. So it's like this pretty lavender. It's called It Factor. Okay, I'm gonna take it on the clean brush and just work it right here at the second half of my eye. And it has about the same amount of kick up as before, but it does seem to be blending pretty nicely and really smooth on my eye. Okay, I'm gonna take a Morphe M506. This is a great little detail brush, and I'm gonna go into Happy Hour, which is a matte pastel pink. And I mean, you're not really gonna be able to tell, really. It's gonna look more like a two-color look because this pastel pink shade is so close to the purple shade. But I'm just gonna add that more so to the inner corner to brighten that area a little bit. Ooh, this is looking really pretty, guys. Just something different, something fun. I recently did a minty look on my Instagram and you guys wanted a tutorial of it. However, I'm kind of giving you that, but I'm kind of giving you a little something else. I'm gonna add a little more of that purple so we don't lose that color. Ooh, it's looking really cool. This looks turning out way cooler than I thought, and that pretty much never happens, so. Okay, now that we have this cool look and I was able to blow out the color a little more, the great thing is I can now take a makeup wipe and just wipe away the fallout and not have to worry about messing up my face. Like literally all this fallout, gone. I said that so loud, I was like, gone. Like, calm down, girl. So I think this palette's pretty. It's just little things you have to look out for like that. Next, okay, I have this Rimmel Wonder Volume Luxe Mascara that I'm gonna try out now. First, we're gonna give our girls a little curly poo. I got my mirror right here in front of me, so I'm just kind of trying to look into her. I gotta curl them. There they are. Okay, the wand on this thing, I didn't expect it. It's one of those spiky wands, which these ones actually work for me sometimes, like pretty well. So actually this mascara is not bad. And I say that surprisingly because I haven't necessarily had the best of luck with Rimmel mascaras, but like this one, I don't have very many lashes, but what I like about it is it seems like it's lifting them, but because the wand has so many pokies on it, it's not pokies, I'm super professional, but it's separating them. Thank the Lord Jesus. Wow, I love that I just bumped my eyelid and got mascara all over it. I love that so much for me. Yes. Actually, this mascara, I'm really liking. I wasn't ready for that, so. This is pretty good so far. It also says it has, oh, it's a detangling defining brush. So there you go, it really does do that. Here, I love the eye. Okay, what I wanna do now is add, I got these little stars and they're just little eye glitter stars. And I'm gonna add it on with some glitter adhesive onto my eyelid. I just wanna add a couple. I might hate them and take them off, for real, but we'll try it. Does that look weird? Oh no, that's really cute actually. I like the little star. Do I want to add multiple stars or do I want to add 2 stars or do I want to add 3 stars? That's the question. I don't know. I wish you guys were here with me in this room right now so you could tell me what to do. Are the stars too big? I have mini stars. Let's take them off. Okay, I have one lash on. I'm going to put the other one on, but these lashes are by e.l.f. and these are called Drama Queen. And they have been some of my favorite faux lashes for a minute now. They've just looks so good on and they're really affordable from the drugstore, so it's just like a win-win with these lashes. These are actually ones that I wore the other night. You can reuse them, so I'm just reusing them because they're already trimmed to my eye shape and nice and curved. We're gonna pop her on. Oh, by the way, I added the mini stars and I think they look so much better. I didn't do them all the way across. I just did 4 on each eye, but it gives it like this cool look. This is kind of a Coachella look, but honestly, like since Euphoria came out, so many of these looks are like a thing. So I feel like you could just live your best life and wear this whenever you want to, okay? That's all I'm trying to say here. All right, let's jump into face makeup. So I have this Pearl. This is a brightening oil and it says you can use it under your makeup or you could just use it in your skincare routine. It's supposed to be nice and hydrating and really illumine it to the skin. Now pumping it out, ooh, it smells so good. So good. But pumping it out, it feels like grease. Like I just put grease all over my face. Am I nervous about that right now? I am. Maybe that should be like a skincare nighttime routine item, not under my makeup. I don't know though, it could still be great. But what I am gonna do is take a little brush. I think I may have put too much. Immediate regrets. I'm like, did I put too much? I'm just gonna move that around. Okay, now that that is kind of shifted around, we are finally trying out the foundation. Hallelujah. So I have Sandy Beige, Pure Beige. I also have Natural Beige. I think we're going Natural Beige. I think that's normally my shade. And it pumps out, so let's get her going. It could be like my chest color, maybe. I'm going to be using the M6 brush from Morphe today. Oh yeah, that color like matches perfect. Wow. Okay, so first off, you can see my skin straight through this foundation. So it seems to be pretty light coverage so far. I kind of didn't expect that. I'm like, what? 12 hours of continuous hydration, improves the look of skin. It says it's medium coverage with a radiant finish and it does not clog your pores. Okay. So blending it out, I would borderline say, I mean, if you look at my skin, you can see my marks and freckling and everything through it. I would say it's honestly light coverage more than anything. And I'm using a pretty generous amount, so I don't even think it's medium coverage. I'm a little shooky. I don't dislike the foundation because it's light coverage, but just to prepare yourself if you're looking for a little more coverage. I don't know that this is gonna be your gal, actually. So I'm gonna add a little bit more and see if it's a buildable. And honestly, normally with a brush like a kabuki, you get the max coverage. I think adding it on helps a little. It is a little bit buildable, which is nice. Okay, I'm looking really radiant. I'm looking a little bit greasy. I need to push it on into my ear. And a little greasy, a little light coverage. Not my favorite foundation in the world, first impressions. And that's just me first impressioning it. Actually, I'm not gonna do these earrings right now. I don't feel like looking at them. Why is that weird? I don't know. Take these out. Okay, I just had to put my hair back. I feel like it's very dewy and like, I just don't know. But let's get some concealer on and see where this story takes us. So I'm gonna add a little bit under here, a little bit there. I'm not gonna add a ton of this because as you guys know, the e.l.f. concealer is not a joke. And then we're gonna try out this sponge with some powder in just a second. I just wanna get my cream product down first. Whoo! I might have grabbed this light shade. This one is light peach. Well, my concealer's a little light today. Look kind of crazy. We're gonna counter that with even a little more foundation. I love having mistakes on my channel because don't you think for a second that every single beauty girl on the internet has mistakes? They're just sometimes edited out, which is fair, but mine are here today for you. Okay, we have concealed our under eye. So this is a great time to try this out because I need a little more coverage anyway. And I'm gonna go in with this foundation powder in Buff from LA Girl. So this is a great opportunity to try it out. I picked up some, I think this powder is too dark. What is happening? Oh Lord, have mercy. This is gonna have to be completely redone. What is happening? Oh my God. You know what? This might just work best if you're only using foundation powder and you're not using a powder on top of a cream. Guys, I'm just gonna, yeah. Okay, here we go again. I have to take this off. A disaster just happened. This is just us learning and trying it out together. And honestly, this is how these things go sometimes. So that did not work out. That turned it like stuck to my face pretty intensely. And I was not looking good. All right, so I'm gonna use a little of this Maybelline because this concealer is more my shade. So we're gonna fix this. Thank God we did the eye makeup first, right? Okay, I think my face makeup looks tons better. I'm gonna give this sponge another try, but I'm gonna use it with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus loose translucent powder, and I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of loose translucent powder on my under eye to set my concealer. I feel like this is working out a lot better with the sponge. Again, the sponge is dry, but yeah, see, this is the move. Me putting foundation powder on top of my foundation is fine. I've done it before. You're gonna get a much heavier look with that, but I wanted the extra coverage, but it did not work. It was like a muddy mess. So this is the next option, and it's so much better with the sponge. So I guess I do like the sponge, but maybe just kind of a learning curve, and maybe for loose translucent powder, or if you want to put foundation powder all over your face with no foundation or cream product down already, it might be best for, that's my suggestion to you guys. Alrighty, next up for bronzer, we have the new Physicians Formula bronzer palette. So I'm gonna go in with the bronzer shade, and then I'm gonna use this blush shade right here. The bronzer has a little bit of shimmer in it, so just be mindful of that. And just like all the butter bronzers, it is extremely pigmented. So I am really just buffing this all around. It is a little shimmery, so maybe more so to just bronze up the skin more than to contour with because of the shimmer in the palette, but I think the palette is really pretty. I'm so excited about the blush shade, and it's doing a great job of warming up my skin. So I do like the bronzer in it. All right, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of that powder. See, it moves the powder nicely. I think the sponge I'm just gonna have to play with more. Whew. Girl should give me a run for my money, okay? Now I'm gonna go in with this highlight shade right here. It's like a pink with gold running through it. You can't even see it. How dare my camera? Do you see that? You can't see that. Here we go. Oh, it's really pretty. It just comes off kind of like a pretty champagne color, which I love. Yes, ma'am. It's really pretty. I like it. I like it. I was skeptical about it just a little bit because it's like a pink color with gold running through it for highlight, but it actually comes off like a super pretty neutrally highlight shade, and it's very pigmented. So now I'm gonna wipe away this excess powder with my M6 brush. And then I'm just gonna go in with this fluffy brush and hit Wildflower. Ooh, that's pretty. These are extremely pigmented pieces out of this palette, so just a heads up, I would go in with it very light-handed. Now we're gonna bounce right back to the Gilded Palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this pretty blue color on the outer corner to kind of match it right there on the under eyelid. I'm gonna use the same brush that we used to begin with, the little blender. And now I'm gonna go in with the purpley brush. I'm gonna take the pink shade right here and I'm gonna blend it right in the inner corner area. Now I'm gonna take Disco Chic, which is a silvery pretty shade, and I'm gonna pop that into the inner corner. Ooh, that's really, really, really pretty. I'm actually gonna hit the brow bone with the silver because it comes off just kind of like a white. And I'm gonna fill my waterline with a nude. Nude eyeliner. I make the ugliest face humanly possible, and I am not sorry for it. Okay, I'm a little sorry for it. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna use this for the lower lashes. Girl, I gotta get a closer mirror because, you know, I can't see. Okay, I'm gonna take a Love Bite from Morphe lip liner and line my lips. It's a little bit of a lighter brown. It's like just a hair lighter than the Sweet Tea. I want like a lighter lip, so I'm gonna take Loyalist from Maybelline. Like a pinky look. Still a little bit dark, so now I'm gonna go back in with Hot Sand. This is also from Maybelline. Okay, now it is time to set the face. I have Freezing Spray Long Wear from Catrice. Now I have heard so many good things about this, so I finally got one to try out. Ooh, first time using her. Here we go. It smells like a light perfume. Like it's nothing crazy, but it kind of like smells like a light perfume, and I'm in it. I'm in for it. I feel like I didn't get this side good enough. There we go. A little extra never hurt anyone. Whew. Am I looking crazy? Okay guys, this is the final look. What do you think? I think that the look looks super cool. I love how the little stars turned out. I knew I wanted to do something pastel-y or something with rhinestones or sequins since I did my minty look on Instagram. And then this is kind of it because I got the Milani palette in the other day and I was just like, I want to play with color. Sometimes like a piece of makeup will just inspire you. Now, let me talk a little bit about the makeup critiques at the end of this video now. We're at the end. So here's my critiques. The Milani palette's great. It has a lot of fallout, so just do your foundation last. This product is great, but I will use it in my skincare regimen. It's super hydrating and I like the way it felt, but it was just a hair heavy under my makeup. The foundation to me was light coverage. It was kind of buildable to medium coverage, but it's just not one of those thicky foundations that's gonna like give you that full intense coverage. That's not your girl. But if you want something lighter, you might really enjoy that. Now, as I'm talking here, I can feel my face. Sorry, I keep looking in the viewfinder because I'm like, what is What's going on? Oh, my face is feeling tighter, and it feels like this is kind of like the Urban Decay in a way. It's like you can feel, it doesn't feel like I put hairspray because that wouldn't be a good feeling, but I like it. It feels like it's gonna work. Also, the mascara shocked me. I definitely will be using this many more times. It really lifted my lashes and separated them, and I haven't had the best luck with Rimmel, but this is great. I loved it. I think that's about it. That's like all that I have critiques on. I really liked the Physicians Formula palette. However, it is extremely pigmented, so just go in with a light hand, and I think you guys will really like it too. But that's it. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching. I love you guys to death. Seriously, you guys are amazing, and I will see you all in my next video. Whatever video that may be. You never know what you're gonna get. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll see you then. Bye.
If this is future Laura talking, but people are watching YouTube, which is in the past, does that make you present, Laura?